Judge Aileen Cannon, a figure of authority and power, finds herself at the helm of a pivotal hearing that holds the potential to shape not only the prosecution of former President Donald Trump, but also her own esteemed judicial career. This crucial session seeks to delve into the depths of legality, questioning whether the esteemed Special Counsel Jack Smith can retain his position in prosecuting Trump for an obstruction of justice case pertaining to the pilfered documents from the illustrious Mar-a-Lago. Whispers in the corridors of justice, as reported by Story on a fateful Thursday in the year 2024, suggest that this audacious move may prove to be a double-edged sword, casting doubt on Judge Cannon's ability to preside over the long-awaited trial. As the sun rises on the horizon, heralding the arrival of Friday, Judge Cannon, with unwavering determination, has set aside the entire day for this high-stakes affair, knowing that the weight of her decisions may reverberate through the annals of history. In this arena of legal warfare, Trump's legal representatives, joined by a chorus of external factions, will present their arguments with fervor and conviction, aiming to dismantle Smith's appointment as special counsel, branding it as an act of illegality. Their ultimate goal? The dismissal of the case, a resounding victory for the former president. Yet, this battle has already been marred by controversy, with Judge Cannon's handling of the proceedings drawing sharp criticism for causing unnecessary delays, casting shadows of doubt upon her ability to navigate this treacherous legal labyrinth. Fast forward to the present moment, and Smith finds himself in the precarious position of defending his role while fighting tooth and nail to keep the case alive. Legal experts speculate that if Cannon rules against Smith, it could give him a solid foundation to demand that the judge step down from the case entirely. This sets the stage for a trial like no other, where the Department of Justice, DOJ, will be pushed onto the back foot, desperately trying to uphold their fundamental right to prosecute this groundbreaking case. The hearing is set to commence at 9:30 a.m., and it promises to be an exhaustive and grueling session. Cannon will carefully weigh arguments from both sides, meticulously examine the evidence, and even entertain unconventional viewpoints from external parties, with a vested interest in the proceedings. To further complicate matters, Cannon recently announced her willingness to review additional briefs even after the hearing, potentially prolonging the process for weeks on end. Dennis Aftergut, a former federal prosecutor, has not held back in his scathing criticism of Judge Cannon's handling of this case. He boldly declared, "Judge Cannon's conduct is a disgrace to the very essence of fairness and integrity within the federal judiciary. This case should have already reached a verdict by now." The scathing critique reveals a deeper sentiment shared by legal experts, who believe that Cannon's actions are undermining the integrity of the judicial process. Back in February, Trump's legal team put forth a compelling argument in a legal document, asserting that the appointment of Jack Smith violated the Appointments Clause. They argued that the Attorney General cannot bestow prosecutorial power upon a private citizen without Senate confirmation. Their claim, however, has been swiftly dismissed by many within the legal community. Donald Ayers, a former federal prosecutor, brushed off the assertion as utter nonsense, deeming it a trivial matter that should not be taken seriously. He emphasized that numerous cases have proceeded in the past without such a concern being raised. The consequences for Cannon could be substantial. Her handling of this particular case has already raised doubts about her impartiality, and if a ruling were to go against Smith, it could provide the Department of Justice unfolding this Friday within the confines of the quaint federal courthouse in Fort Pierce. Such a development could expedite the trial process, a pivotal moment bringing in closer to a legal odyssey, and the outcome of Cannon's actions, the broader landscape whether they will boomerang and compel her withdrawal from the case remains uncertain. Yet the consequences loom undeniably large. The Department of Justice and the public alike are riveted, eagerly anticipating a groundbreaking verdict that could shape the course of justice itself. Friday's proceedings in Judge Aileen Cannon's courtroom could prove crucial for Special Counsel Jack Smith's efforts to have her removed from the case. According to a report by Story on Thursday, June 20, 2024, the case, which has already garnered significant public and media attention, took a dramatic turn as